What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to be reviewing my Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury custom figures. Most of these are made out of Play-Doh, so thank you guys for watching and tuning in. Welcome returning viewers and subscribers, and for the new viewers, welcome to the channel. So, first, I'm going to review these. Some of them are retooled, and some of them are just made all out of Play-Doh. For example, this one is a cat Goomba. I used our original Goomba over him. You can see the original eye, but I added the little texture of the fur on this one. And you can see his little paws on the bottom. Really cool. Next, I have a completely Play-Doh figure. This one I didn't spend too much time on, but it's a cat bullet bill. And as you can see his tail. Next, we have a purple piranha plant. So, apologies, I don't know most of these characters' names. Not too familiar. So, it's like a purple piranha plant. It's the one that kind of extends and it's super long. And from the ground, it travels on the ground. And here we have this enemy. Really cool. So most of these characters are, if not all, have cat ears and a tail. So this one's a bunny. He's the enemy, or he's the character that travels on the water. Not really, he's not an enemy, but you just have to catch him. So yeah, really cool. I like him. Neat, funny character. Seems like there's always a bunny or a rabbit in the 3D Mario games. So here's a catfish or a cat Cheep Cheep. Really cool. Added some ears and a tail to him. This one is kind of retooled. And here's a coin coffer. This one is also retooled. He has cat ears and a cat tail. And he has paws. Next we have these ones. Some of the other enemies. They have some cat tails and cat ears. They're really cool. I believe I made a pink one, but I can't find it currently at the moment. But there's also some other variation of the colors of these characters as well, such as the Hammer Bro, which this one's the Boomerang Bro, but there's also a Fire Bro in the game, but I didn't have enough to make this. This one's kind of a retooled one. Changed his colors and gave him some ears and a tail. He has a boomerang instead of a hammer. So next we have I kind of made some modifications to this one. It's a Bowser Jr. Well, Meowser Jr., but I made this one all out of Play-Doh. I was thinking of just repainting a Bowser Jr. figure, but I didn't really want to sacrifice any of them. It would look cool, but buying another extra, I was kind of low on budget, so I just decided to make this one. So here's the spikes, and here's his paintbrush. Really cool. He has a mask. And he has his little ears and whiskers. Here's Giga Cat Mario. This is the 2.5-inch Cat Mario, but I coated over it with some Play-Doh and painted him. Looks really cool. I like the glossy effect. I'm going to be making a bigger figure. This one was meant to scale with this Bowser. As you can see, this is the Fury Bowser that I first made, but I made modifications like changing his arms and his spikes, but he looks really cool still. And moving on, this one is the white Fury Bowser version, the one when you get 100% save file. They're really cool. I like them a lot. This one is completely made out of Play-Doh, and he has some balancing issues once in a while, but he mostly just needs to lean forward. Putting this one next to him. I made like 3 Fury Bowsers, and here's the giant one. I'll just get him out of the way first, so kind of hard to not push him into anything, so I'm just going to kind of zoom up on him. So you can see he has some nice details on the face, a nice chest that glows, and as well some fiery hair. And I like the gloss effect on him. So yeah, moving on to the other ones. Here we have Cat Kamik, really cool. I have an official figure for him, or most of these figures, but I didn't want to sacrifice them. He has some ears and tail. Next I made this custom one. It's the character from Super Mario Bros. Wii. He's usually on a zip line, but really cool. And next I have a cat shine custom. I used the glue gun to make that transparent color, so it looks like the little spikes are kind of floating like they did in the game. Next I made this one all of Play-Doh and painted him. I made a Shadow Luigi. And now that we have those out of the way, we can review the Giga plushie and Giga Mario, or Lion Mario, some people call it, but it was officially announced by Nintendo, I believe, Giga, but I don't know, it doesn't make sense too much. It looks more like a lion, but really cool. I modified him and gave him better eyes and better ears, and added an extra little piece right there. He's supposed to have 4 of these stripes instead of 3, and his hand, he's supposed to have 3, not 3 fingers, but 4. I put 3 but originally, but he has 4 now, and I painted the figure of Mario. Really cool. Setting these ones back. See, this one gives me a hard time all the time. He just isn't balanced properly at all. So, I'm trying to figure out how to put these without messing up, so make sure that they don't fall over a second time, but it is kind of hard to put all of these on one individual platform or base. Next we have this character. He also has a wind up, like the Bomb. This one is 100% custom, out of Play-Doh. See if I can get better lighting. I always had to fight with the lighting. Really cool. He has like a winter outfit going on there, and he likes to collapse a lot. And these ones as well. I'm going to start reviewing these as well after, because they tend to fall over a lot. So here's a Cat Bomb. He still has his little wind-up feature. They didn't give him a tail, which is still kind of cool. He just has cat ears. And next we have a Bumblebee, I forgot their names. Most of these characters' names as well stated earlier. So yeah, Bumblebee, he has a cat ears and cat tail. It's the main difference. And the smaller items have the gold pipe and a yellow shell from the game. And this enemy, which when Mario is on his platform going up, he kind of spins around and tries to attack Mario, and you have to jump over him, so really cool. This is the cat version, and as well, this one has wings, or rather propellers, and I thought this character at first was new, but turns out all these characters are in the Super Mario 3D World game as well. He just has cat ears and its cat tail, and it has a Bumblebee body, which is kind of weird. This one is like a mouser, but a miniature, or baby mouser, which is kind of cool. Reminds me of mouser. He just doesn't have the shades. This one has cat ears and cat tail, and this one is an actual figure. And this one is a custom 100% figure. So here is a shark one, the one that jumps out of the water in the game, or just tries to. I guess he has like a gimmick. And then this one is the cat piranha plant. Really cool. I gave him a little sand effect. And as you can tell, that's the pipe right there that he was in, but I decided to repurpose it. And that's most of the figures. Moving on to Boom Boom and Pom Pom. Really nice figures. So, here we have them. Trying to get a better lighting on these guys. Right here they are. I forgot to paint the little highlights on Pom Pom, but really cool. They have nice hair, and here's Boom Boom. Funny names. Cool. And setting these aside for now to get the Bowser. Here he has the 3 Gigaballs, and he has his eyes. He reminds me of the baby Bowser from Yoshi's Island. Really cool. Pretty sure someone will or has repainted their Bowser figure to look like this, but it's a good idea. I just didn't want to spend another 30 bucks because I spent almost 30 bucks for this Fury Bowser body. Well, to get it in a lot. So, and I'm also probably going to be making a bigger Giga Cat Mario for this Bowser, because this Giga Cat Mario is meant for this Fury Bowser, but I will be making a bigger one soon for that scale. Moving on to the Gigaball. This one has a feature that I'm still currently working on. I reviewed in my big Fury Bowser video. It worked pretty well, but I have to make some modifications once again. So yeah, really cool. It's on this platform and kind of moves around. You can take off these parts and put in the sleepy Gigaball. Is that really cool? It's supposed to go all the way down, but for some reason right now it's not. I had to work on that little feature later on, but nonetheless really cool. So I like the little green eyes effect. I like the way it kind of glows a little bit. So I have some time to spare. I believe I reviewed most of the figures. If I haven't, you can see most of them in the lineup here. And there is some that I just didn't make, like some of the variations, the characters. But I tried to make most of them. I might have forgot some, but I'll probably look into that later on and maybe do another video. But for now, this is my final Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury custom figure review. But I will be reviewing a Giga Cat Mario bigger figure custom pretty soon. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll be doing that video pretty soon. Thanks again for watching.